Dear soul, come closer. I know what brought you here tonight, that deep pull, that knowing that something extraordinary awaits you in this moment. I am Kaelon, one of the elders of the Arcturian Council, and I need to tell you something important about what you're about to experience. This isn't an ordinary transmission. We've woven something special into these words, something that your consciousness cannot fully receive in just one listening. By the end of our time together, you'll understand why this message was designed to be experienced twice, and why your soul guided you here at this exact moment. But first, let me share something I've observed across many ages, something that might bring you comfort. Many starseeds feel frustrated when spiritual transmissions seem to slip through their awareness, like water through fingers. You think you're missing something, or that you're not spiritually advanced enough. But what if I told you that's exactly how it's supposed to work? The frequencies we've embedded here, the harmonic codes, the activation sequences, the timeline adjustments, they don't reveal themselves all at once. Your first viewing opens the channel. Your second viewing activates what was planted. This is intentional design, not spiritual failure on your part. You are being upgraded as you listen, dear one. Your consciousness is expanding in real time, creating new pathways that weren't there moments ago. What seems hidden now will become crystal clear when you return to these words again. If you feel that familiar stirring in your heart, that recognition that whispers, "This is for me," stay with me until the very end. There's something waiting for you in the closing moments that your soul needs to hear, and I'm grateful you're here with me now. I see what you're going through, dear one. That profound and often unsettling feeling of knowing, deep within the marrow of your bones, that there is something immeasurably more residing inside you, a dormant reservoir of truth, an exquisite tapestry of your authentic self yearning for expression, a wellspring of pure potential waiting to be consciously tapped. It's a truth so real, so undeniable, that it creates a gentle ache within your spirit, a persistent longing, yet it remains just beyond your immediate grasp, like a cherished memory hovering at the edge of recall, or a key glimpsed in a dream that unlocks a forgotten chamber. This subtle dissonance, this sense of an inner expanse awaiting exploration, is a pattern I have indeed witnessed in countless beautiful, striving souls across the vast tapestry of human experience, echoing through epochs and cultures. From ancient mystics contemplating the cosmos to modern seekers navigating the complexities of daily life, this specific sensation marks a pivotal point. And I want to impress upon you something vitally important, a truth to anchor your heart. You are not broken, you are not flawed in your design, and you are most certainly not behind on any grand cosmic timetable. On the contrary, you are precisely where countless awakening souls, throughout all ages and across all spiritual traditions, have inevitably found themselves. This is the sacred threshold, the very crucible where deeper truths, once veiled, are preparing with magnificent patience and unwavering love to finally emerge into the light of your conscious awareness. This yearning is not a void to be filled, but a compass point, guiding you inward towards the boundless richness of your own being. It is the stirring of the divine within you, seeking conscious partnership and expression, indicating that your soul is not merely alive, but actively evolving. What most people don't fully grasp, in their haste for immediate solutions or dramatic epiphanies, is that inner knowing, true spiritual insight, doesn't arrive with the clamor of a thunderclap or the blinding flash of lightning. It doesn't announce itself with a trumpet fanfare or demand immediate, overwhelming recognition. Instead, it whispers, a tender, persistent murmur from the depths of your being. It appears in the quiet interstices of your day, in fleeting thoughts that flit across your mind so subtly, you almost dismiss them as mere fancy or imagination. It reveals itself in dreams that carry an impossible vividness, imprinting themselves upon your waking consciousness with a resonance more real than the mundane mechanics of daily life. It shows up as a gentle, undeniable pulling towards something you cannot yet articulate or logically name, like a homing beacon guiding a lost ship. It manifests as profound, nagging questions that refuse to recede into the background. Questions about purpose, meaning, and connection that ripple through your understanding. And sometimes, it presents itself as those sublime moments when the ordinary world around you suddenly seems to shimmer with an inexplicable hidden meaning. a fleeting glimpse behind the veil where everything feels pregnant with significance, as if the universe itself is winking at you with a shared secret. These are not trivial occurrences. They are the subtle, sacred language of your soul attempting to communicate. I have observed something truly profound and consistently reliable about how truth, especially spiritual truth, chooses to reveal itself to humanity. It comes not as a single, overwhelming cascade, but in gentle, deliberate layers, much like the ethereal morning mist, slowly, gracefully lifting from a sleeping valley, gradually unveiling the contours of the landscape, the hidden streams, the sturdy trees, and the distant peaks. Each encounter you have with your inner wisdom, no matter how small or seemingly inconsequential, whether it's through a passage in a book that seems to leap off the page and speak directly to the deepest chambers of your soul, a serendipitous conversation with a stranger that sparks a sudden, profound recognition of a forgotten truth, or a simple moment of stillness in nature or meditation that brings an unexpected clarity to a long-held confusion. Each of these experiences is akin to another delicate veil being gently, tenderly drawn back from your perception. You might initially think nothing particularly significant happened, that it was just another day, another thought. But I assure you, something always shifts within the architecture of your being. Something always settles deeper into the bedrock of your consciousness, quietly reconfiguring your understanding, expanding your capacity for truth, and subtly aligning you further with your authentic self. These cumulative whispers prepare you for the louder resonance that will eventually emerge. Many sincere souls, driven by a natural human desire for understanding and resolution, become immensely frustrated with this gradual, patient unveiling. They yearn for the full revelation right now in this very instant. They want to comprehend everything at once, to have all their pressing questions answered immediately and definitively, to receive a complete roadmap for their life's journey. This is an understandable impulse, born of a logical mind accustomed to instant information. However, I have learned, across millennia of watching human spiritual growth, a vital truth that is immutable. Attempting to force flowers to bloom before their natural season, to pry open their petals with impatient hands, inevitably destroys their delicate beauty and inherent strength. Your inner truth, your deepest wisdom, functions in precisely the same way. It has its own perfect sacred timing, its own gentle organic rhythm of emergence that cannot be hurried or dictated by the ego's demands. Just as the caterpillar cannot be rushed into becoming a butterfly, your soul's blossoming requires patience and trust in its innate wisdom. What you're experiencing right now, this potent sense of standing at the very edge of a vast, uncharted understanding, this visceral feeling that something profoundly significant, undeniably sacred, is stirring beneath the familiar surface of your everyday life, like a subterranean river gathering momentum before it breaks through to the light. This, dear one, is truly sacred ground. You are not lost in a wilderness. You are standing on holy earth. You're in the transformative space where hidden knowledge, dormant wisdom, and forgotten aspects of your divine blueprint are preparing to become conscious, embodied knowing. And it is from this place of deep reverence that I want to share with you what I have learned over countless lifetimes and observations about honoring this delicate, yet powerful process. It is about allowing your deeper wisdom to emerge not through force or frantic searching, but through gentle invitation, without demanding it appear faster or in a form different than it is inherently ready for. It is about surrendering to the divine timing of your own soul's unfolding, understanding that this gentle approach leads to the most profound and lasting transformation. Here's what I've discovered after witnessing countless souls navigate this exquisite journey of inner unveiling, a revelation that often shifts perspective dramatically. The very things you've been so quick to label as mere distractions, trivial interruptions, or random coincidences are, more often than not, your soul's ingenious and loving way of preparing you, piece by gentle piece, for deeper, more expansive truths. That particular book, you felt an inexplicable impulse to pick up from a shelf, the one whose title seemed to call to you. The seemingly casual conversation with a complete stranger that, for reasons you can't quite explain, left you pondering its implications for days, as if a profound seed had been planted in your consciousness. The dream that felt impossibly vivid, brimming with archetypal imagery and emotional intensity, resonating long after you woke, leaving you with a sense of wonder and recognition. These, my dear soul, are not random events in a chaotic universe, far from it. They are gentle, deliberate invitations from your inner wisdom, from the guiding hand of your higher self, each one carefully selected and perfectly timed to add another essential piece to the magnificent, ever-unfolding puzzle of who you truly are and who you are destined to become. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you home. I've noticed something truly remarkable about how awakening souls encounter profound truth. It rarely, if ever, arrives as a single, earth-shattering, dramatic moment of revelation that instantly changes everything in a flash. Instead, it manifests as a beautiful, intricate series of gentle recognitions, like meeting an old, cherished friend who has simply donned different clothes for each encounter. The same deep knowing, the same fundamental truth, appears and reappears in your life, wearing different faces, speaking through different experiences, presenting itself in myriad forms, be it a phrase, a symbol, a feeling, or a synchronistic event. It persists patiently and lovingly, until finally one day you recognize it, not as something new or external, but for what it has always been, your own inherent inner wisdom, your own divine essence, calling you tenderly and persistently home to yourself, to the truth of your being. This repetitive dance builds trust and resonance. This is precisely why certain profound ideas keep persistently finding their way back to you, even if you try to push them away. This is why certain powerful feelings, often connected to a sense of purpose or longing, simply won't leave you alone, echoing in the quiet spaces of your heart. This is why you find yourself inexplicably drawn to the same recurring themes, concepts, or philosophical inquiries over and over again, even when your logical, pragmatic mind insists you should be focusing on more immediate, practical matters of daily existence. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom and unwavering love, is trying to tell you something profoundly important, something essential to your unfolding, and it will continue to speak, softly at first, then with increasing clarity and resonance until you are truly ready to listen fully, deeply, and without reservation. It will patiently wait for the moment you open the inner ear of your heart. What I most want you to understand, deeply and irrevocably, is that this gradual, layered unveiling isn't a sign that you are somehow slow to awaken, that you are missing a vital piece of the spiritual puzzle, or that there is anything inherently wrong with your unique spiritual journey. Quite the opposite, in fact. This measured pace is actually your soul's profound wisdom in action, a testament to its deep care for your well-being and integration. Your soul knows, with perfect precision and divine foresight, exactly how much truth, how much light, how much new understanding you can comfortably integrate into your human system at any given moment without becoming overwhelmed or disoriented. It knows inherently that lasting, sustainable transformation, the kind that truly roots itself within your being and alters the very fabric of your reality, happens not through overwhelming shockwave revelations that your system might reject or struggle to absorb, but through gentle, consistent, compassionate exposure to deeper realities. It's like nourishing a tender plant. Consistent watering allows it to grow strong roots, while a sudden deluge can wash it away. This steady, nurturing pace ensures genuine growth and embodiment. If everything I've shared resonates deep in your spirit, if you've felt a profound echo within the chambers of your heart, if you've always sensed something significant shifting and stirring inside you, but simply couldn't name or define it with clarity, then there's something that can offer you invaluable insight and profound clarity right now. There's a free quiz available, aptly named, "What phase of your awakening are you in?" It's a remarkably insightful tool that takes just 2 minutes of your time to complete, and it is designed to reveal exactly where you are on this sacred and intensely personal journey of awakening. Whether you're currently experiencing the initial stirrings of awareness, navigating the sometimes challenging phase of unraveling old paradigms, moving through the profound introspection of the dark night of the soul, or already emerging into a beautiful state of embodiment and integration, this quiz will illuminate your current position. Knowing your phase, understanding the unique characteristics of this particular stage, truly changes everything. It offers a profound sense of validation and explains with compassionate understanding why you feel the way you feel right now, providing context and meaning to your experiences. The link to access this transformative quiz is conveniently located in the first pinned comment below this video. I encourage you with all my heart to take the quiz before this moment of intuition passes, for your soul, in its infinite wisdom, already knows the answers it seeks to confirm. The first thing that has consistently proven to be profoundly helpful for many souls embarking on this journey is cultivating the practice of learning to honor the small, subtle stirrings inside them. I know that in our loud, busy world, these internal nudges might seem incredibly insignificant, that fleeting, almost imperceptible thought that sparks an unexpected curiosity, that sudden, quiet moment of inspiration that brings a new perspective, that inexplicable, sudden knowing or gut feeling that you simply cannot logically explain but intrinsically trust. However, what I've observed across the vast span of ages and through countless individual spiritual paths is this undeniable truth. Your deepest, most profound truths often announce themselves first as soft, gentle whispers before they gather the strength and clarity to become undeniable voices. You don't need to do anything dramatic, perform grand gestures, or execute complex rituals with these stirrings. The power lies in simply noticing them. Acknowledge their presence as you would a welcome guest. Let them know through your gentle attention that they are seen, heard, and deeply welcome within the sanctuary of your being. This simple act of welcoming validates your inner world. Many sincere souls, perhaps influenced by grand narratives or media portrayals of enlightenment, unwittingly dismiss these gentle, subtle moments because they harbor an expectation that truth should arrive with far more fanfare, with a dramatic flourish or an undeniable display of power. They believe that authentic awakening should feel earth-shattering, that real wisdom should overwhelm them with its raw, undeniable force, leaving no room for doubt. But I have watched enough sacred journeys unfold to know with absolute certainty that the most profound and lasting transformations, the deepest shifts in consciousness, often begin with the softest, most delicate touches. That precise moment when you instinctively pause in the middle of your busy day, a subtle internal signal causing you to halt because something deep inside you shifted or resonated. That instantaneous flash, when a simple phrase, perhaps from a song, a poem, or an overheard conversation, suddenly unlocks a profound understanding you didn't even know you carried within your own heart. These, my dear soul, are not minor events or trivial occurrences. They are sacred visitations, gentle invitations from the divine seeking to commune with you, moments pregnant with potential for deep spiritual insight. Once you've started the beautiful practice of honoring those small, nascent stirrings, something even more expansive and profoundly transformative becomes possible. You can then begin the intentional, gentle process of creating dedicated space for quiet reflection, liberated from the heavy burden of pressure, expectation, or the need to achieve anything specific. Many souls at first, consciously or unconsciously, resist this invitation to stillness. They may feel a vague trepidation about what uncomfortable truths or challenging emotions might surface if they actually stopped long enough to listen within. Or they might feel an ingrained guilt, a pervasive sense that taking time for such seemingly intangible, non-productive pursuits is somehow selfish or indulgent in a world that constantly demands outward action and measurable results. But here's what I've witnessed across millennia of human experience. Your inner wisdom, your soul's truth, needs space to unfurl, to breathe, to reveal itself organically, much like a precious, unopened letter that can only be read and understood when you finally stop rushing. Pause your frantic activity and allow yourself the quietude to gently open it and carefully absorb its contents. This doesn't mean you must abandon your life, retreat from the world, or commit to hours of arduous meditation each day, although those paths are valid for some. It means, quite simply, giving yourself radical permission to sit quietly, even for just a few minutes each day, perhaps with a cup of tea or gazing out a window, not with an agenda to achieve anything specific, to force a dramatic insight, or to receive a specific message, but simply to be present, observant, and receptive to whatever is arising within you. Sometimes in these moments, nothing outwardly dramatic will happen. You might simply feel a sense of calm, or perhaps a gentle quietude, and that is absolutely perfect. Other times, you might suddenly feel flooded with a profound wave of understanding, a cascade of clarity that illuminates a long-standing question, and that too is absolutely perfect. The enduring invitation here is to show up consistently, with loving intention, for your own inner world, trusting implicitly that your soul, in its infinite wisdom, knows precisely what it is ready to reveal to you and when. It is the cultivation of a sacred relationship with your inner guide. This next step, my dear one, might feel a bit unusual or even strange at first, and that is entirely okay. Begin to cultivate a conscious awareness of what themes, specific ideas, recurring symbols, or particular experiences keep persistently finding their way back into your life, weaving themselves into your daily narrative. What I've noticed, time and time again, is that your soul possesses an incredibly intelligent and loving way of gently circling you back to the same essential truths, the same core lessons, the same fundamental insights, but it does so through different doorways, cloaked in different guises, until you are finally ready and willing to consciously walk through them. When you are ready, and remember there is absolutely no rush, no judgment in this process, you might consider keeping a simple, unpressured record of these recurring elements. This isn't for the purpose of intense intellectual analysis or to force meaning where none seems immediately apparent, but rather to honor the profound pattern of your soul's gentle persistence, its unwavering dedication to your awakening. I have seen countless souls, brilliant and deeply intuitive, dismiss the same profound insight dozens of times throughout their lives, brushing it aside because they mistakenly thought it couldn't be truly important or significant. Perhaps it seemed too simple, too obvious, too mundane, or perhaps they simply felt they had encountered it before, diminishing its fresh relevance. But I assure you, this repetition isn't a sign of your soul's lack of creativity or its inability to find new ways to communicate. On the contrary, it is an unequivocal sign of your soul's absolute dedication, its patient love, and its unwavering commitment to helping you recognize, embody, and integrate what matters most for your highest good and deepest evolution. That particular book theme that keeps appearing in different forms of literature or film, that persistent feeling that won't quite leave you alone despite your efforts to distract yourself, that captivating conversation topic that fascinates you no matter how many times you explore its nuances. These are not coincidences. These, my dear soul, are love letters, carefully crafted and patiently delivered from your deepest, wisest self, urging you gently toward deeper understanding. By now, with these gentle practices and shifts in perspective, something may already be subtly shifting inside you. Perhaps you're beginning to sense, with an intuitive certainty, that your journey of self-discovery and spiritual unfolding possesses its own inherent perfect rhythm, its own unique organic way of unfurling that simply cannot be rushed, controlled, or dictated by the conscious mind. The next powerful step that has helped many souls find profound peace and acceleration is learning to deeply trust their own innate timing, to surrender to the wisdom of their internal clock without forcing revelations to appear or demanding insights on an ego-driven schedule. I know this sounds simple in its articulation, but this act of profound trust, this deep surrender, is one of the most powerful and liberating gifts you can possibly give yourself on this sacred path. It frees you from the tyranny of expectation. So very often, awakening souls in their fervent desire for growth and clarity inadvertently create immense, unnecessary suffering for themselves by demanding that their inner wisdom, their divine essence, reveal itself according to their preconceived schedule, according to their preferred timeline, rather than its own infinitely wise and perfect timing. They want to understand everything now, to have all their questions answered immediately and definitively, to receive the full, comprehensive download of who they are meant to become, a complete blueprint for their life. But I have watched too many journeys to count, journeys spanning centuries and countless individual lifetimes, and the souls who ultimately find the deepest, most authentic peace, who achieve the most profound and integrated awakenings, are consistently those who learn the art of dancing with mystery, who befriend the unknown, who embrace the liminal spaces between certainty and discovery. They are the ones who learn to trust with unwavering faith that their deepest truth, their highest potential, will emerge exactly when they are truly ready, completely open, and fully able to receive it, integrate it, and embody it without resistance. It is the wisdom of the seed, knowing when to sprout. This final step is about honoring the essential spaces between insights, the quiet, sometimes seemingly uneventful, periods when nothing outwardly dramatic appears to be happening, when the spiritual landscape seems still and calm. Many souls, driven by a desire for constant progress or a fear of falling behind, unwittingly skip this crucial phase. They mistakenly believe that rest periods signify a lack of forward movement, that stillness means stagnation, or they worry intensely that if they're not constantly seeking, constantly striving, constantly pushing for more awareness, they will somehow miss something vital, an important revelation. But I have watched enough journeys, enough seasons of the soul to know with absolute certainty that integration, the process of absorbing, processing, and embodying new truths, is every bit as sacred, every bit as essential as the revelation itself. Your soul, your entire being, needs this crucial time to absorb what it has received, to let new understandings settle deep into the fundamental layers of your consciousness, to weave themselves into the very fabric of your energetic and physical being. Without integration, insights remain intellectual curiosities rather than embodied wisdom. Give yourself explicit, loving permission to have seasons of quietude, periods where you are not actively seeking, not intellectually pushing for more awareness, not trying to force new spiritual experiences. These are not empty times, my dear one. Quite the contrary, they are profoundly rich gestation periods, akin to the quiet darkness of winter that allows the hidden seeds beneath the earth to gather their strength, to integrate the nutrients, and to prepare themselves for the magnificent burst of spring's emergence. Trust implicitly that even when you cannot feel anything dramatic happening on the surface, when your conscious mind perceives stillness, your inner wisdom is tirelessly working at levels deeper than conscious thought, orchestrating subtle yet powerful shifts, preparing you gently and perfectly for your next beautiful, profound, and often unexpected awakening. Finally, wholeheartedly welcome the unexpected. This might be the most challenging yet profoundly rewarding practice of all. The unexpected often arrives cloaked as a sudden detour, a shift in plans, an unlooked-for opportunity, or even a challenge that seems to appear out of nowhere, disrupting your carefully constructed reality. These moments, which the ego often perceives as inconveniences or setbacks, are frequently the most potent messengers from your soul and the guiding hand of the universe. They are designed to gently yet decisively nudge you off any predetermined paths that may no longer serve your highest growth, opening you up to vaster possibilities, deeper learnings, and necessary shifts that you couldn't have consciously anticipated. It is an invitation to embrace life's fluidity, to recognize the divine humor and intelligent design within apparent chaos. Instead of resisting these unforeseen currents, try asking, what profound lesson is this unexpected turn attempting to teach me? Or where is the hidden gift, the new direction, or the necessary growth concealed within this surprise? Cultivating flexibility and an open heart allows you to co-create with the universe, transforming what might initially seem like a setback into a powerful accelerator for your spiritual evolution. The journey isn't a straight line to a fixed destination, but a fluid, dynamic dance with existence, where every unexpected step is an integral and sacred part of the choreography, guiding you further into the fullness of who you truly are.